Hey guys, here's another video. Uh, we went to Rock Springs, Wyoming, and in the city there was a wild horse park. There's so many horses because they wrangle them up because there's actually an overpopulation, and well, first thing it's a desert around here, and also there's too much. But so they're up for adoption, and the cheapest ones are like $120, and it goes more, which I thought was insane because you'll see later for in Cody for the show, those horses were about $40,000, which is insane. So there's just one retired teacher here, and you can listen to her now.
So that no matter where in the world this Mustang ends up, the symbol is what counts for the years and stuff like that.
Wow.
Yeah, it's quite
Very
amazing.
interesting.
They've done an amazing job with it. And I've been fortunate enough to be able to put a couple of the Mustang owners in touch with some of the photographers in different areas where they've actually seen their horses in the wild. They've had photographs
Wow.
of them, yeah, and they were
Wow.
like, oh man.
How beautiful is that?
It is, and they're addicted. So they will never go back to a domesticated horse once they get a Mustang.
Wow.
And if you'll notice, some of these babies are large enough, they look a lot like Clydesdales.
So how hard is it to domesticate them once they're wild?
Well, if it's done right, I have actually seen trainers take a horse that is almost totally wild and within 3 days have it gentled, and within a week they'll be on it. The toughest thing is these trainers they're called tip trainers. They have to be certified by the BLM, and they're called it's a trainer incentive program. There's no such thing as breaking anymore. You gentle a horse. And something's going on. I know they said they had a few of them going into labor. So you never break a horse. It's gentled, and once it's gentled, they'll think for you. You have to teach them that you're the alpha mare or the alpha whatever.
Yeah.
And it's amazing how quick this works. But if you want to see how it's done, many trainers have them on YouTube. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. And they'll show you exactly what goes on every single day from the time they get them off around the trailer to the time that 90 days. These trainers get a horse in 90 days they're competing. And last year, one of the lady that I know, she got in the ring. She had no bridle, no saddle, nothing, and she ran that horse through the whole ring. She did cows with it, she did jumps with it, and she had nothing but her hands. That's all she had, her hands and her seat on this horse. And he laid down, and she laid down with him, and it was, the whole place was in tears, tears. And I looked at the judges, I screamed, this is what it's about, not just a cow, because some of these horses are really, through the genetics. Listen, I'm sorry if I have diarrhea of the mouth. Really, they've just become such a passion to me.
It's wonderful.
Some of them are good for cows, some of them are good for the ranch life, but you see others, I mean, they have some thoroughbred in them. They're jumping horses, they're dressage horses, there's just so much more. And this is the first year, this year, that they're actually doing competitions specifically for the English type disciplines for the horses.
Wow.
And it's amazing, all on the East Coast, which is okay, because that's where it's really strong.
Yeah.
Look at these babies. I'm a driver. Look at that one. I wish I had this on my video.
Have you been to Pryor Mountain?
Not yet.
I think we were thinking about going. We're going to Yellowstone, then thinking about going.
Yes, Pryor Mountain is Cloud. The Cloud Foundation's up there. Okay. There's go on if you in your hotel tonight. Go to the Facebook or the place where they have Pryor Mountain, because they tell you if you check in, they'll give you the maps. They'll tell you where the horses are because it's a huge area.
Okay.
And they'll tell you what to look for. And some of these horses, they will come relatively close, so you do have to be careful, because then the least bit of a spook will get somebody hurt. But they are used to seeing people, a lot of the horses. So do go on and do stop at the information center and stuff like that, and they will actually tell you where to go to find the horses, because when you're up in those mountains, You can be anywhere. I was up in the area and I was not far from it, but I was running out of days and this was my priority. And I said, if I get up there, I know I'll be up there for 2 or 3 days, so this is where I had to come. Look at them out there. Oh, no. So when I get out there, hopefully they'll do some of that.